Rick.
Take off your mask.
Go here, Sean.
We got a minute.
Okay, you ready?
We're right, Bryce.
Did he make it?
He ain't got a real shirt on. Is it buttoned up? Oh, yeah. Me too.
Okay, folks, at 6 o'clock, let's call this meeting to order. It is February 9th, 2026. The first thing on the agenda is the minutes from January 26th, 2026. Everybody's had a chance to review those, make sure everything's in order. We would need a motion to move on.
So moved.
Second, Chris.
Move and second it. All those in favor, say aye.
Right.
Aye, motion approved. We need to pay the bills. It's not quite there yet, but we'll need a motion to pay the vouchers and receipts. Moved by Tracy. Second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion approved. Next up is the backhoe bids. We're still waiting on one bid to come in from a logistical standpoint. We'll just bump you down the line just a little bit. We'll try to get you out of here as quick as we can, but we're still waiting on some guys to show up. Brittany, property acquisition.
Yes, so a couple council meetings ago, I brought you guys an easement for some property that the city owns in Gaylord. They're wanting to redo the bridge over there, and the KDOT is requesting an easement to have a road next to where the bridge is gonna be replaced. They're offering compensation for the time being, and then once it is done, they will put it back in better condition than what it was.
And why are they asking us?
Because we have to give them approval.
It's ours?
It is, it's our land, yeah, the city owns it.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. Okay.
So you need. They're gonna pay the $993 and then leave it in better condition than it was.
Yep, they said that it'll be in better condition than when they got it, and they're doing a lot of bridges in the area, so.
So move it.
Did they give us a time frame?
He did not, I talked to him this afternoon, and he just saw where we were with things. I said I was bringing it to council tonight, and I'm gonna call him in the morning.
I'm sure we need a new bridge. I don't know if there's any discussion there.
Yeah, no doubt.
It is what it is.
You can get to the bridge.
You need a motion?
Yes,
So move.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved on the property bridge acquisition for the bridge replacement. Okay, anything else, Brittany, on new business?
Nope.
Okay. ED, do we have anything for ED? We don't. Do you have an update on what they're,
nope, I haven't gotten anything from him,
nothing from ED? That's easy.
or chamber.
Or chamber?
Nope.
Rick, let's save you till the end, okay? Jamie, what have you got for us?
The charter's about done, Mason's Body Shop should be done end this week. So we'll have it back going. I called down and Brian down to Junction City, said probably the first of next week. Everything's going together. He's moved ours up to the front of the pack, got everything, the big items he's waiting on, got them put in and everything, so it should be ready to go.
Okay.
I'll come back home to us so we can get it going. We purchased some tactical lights for our pistols and new holsters for that. And then we talked about AEDs, getting them for buildings and stuff for the city office and down at the shop. And I talked to Keith and he said with the case that goes with them, they run around $2,500 a piece. And the Zoll by itself about $2,000. And so they have to be tested every 30 days just to make sure that they're working and everything. And what I'm kind of needing to know is how many we want.
So on your way,
And he said he's got a gal that he talks to from the company he works for, and he will put a bid in and see what kind of a dollar amount we're getting.
and you had grants lined up for this?
Yeah, we've got some ideas on some grants, so try getting the money back that way.
So if you had a wish list, how many would it be? And where at?
Yeah, we need two for, well, probably three. Then we got the 4 cars, because one of them could go in our office over here, we could put it up. But we don't need the case hanging on the wall, we can set it up someplace and know where we're doing one.
Three.
In and out. 3 for us, probably 2 for here, 1 for the swimming pool. I don't think they have anything that I know of. And probably 1 for the city shop. And I didn't know if you wanted 1 for the fire department.
First off, what's it cost every 30 days to have them?
No, we just have somebody, it's not that hard to check them over, so.
Very similar to checking a fire
Yeah.
extinguisher, from what I understand. You just make sure the pads are still sticky, stuff like
I know,
that.
but it costs us to have our fire extinguisher checked. That's what I'm asking.
But no, this is just down to a self-check.
Yes.
We keep a record of it, and
We don't need one at the shop.
Okay, that puts us at 6.
I'm not letting those knuckleheads shock me with anything.
so,
I don't know if the fire department, we're not,
I don't know, that's what I was asking.
we don't have EMTs or A's on the staff anymore.
And
What kind
then,
of training do you have to have to, what kind of training do you have to use it?
well, when you guys do your CPR class, remember, last time you guys did that, we had the AED out and they showed you how to use it on the mannequin.
Does that count?
Yeah, that's your certification for using. And pretty much anybody can use them because the machine tells you, it shows you how to put the pads on. And then the machine tells you if it's initializing the shock, if it needs it, if it don't.
My thought is 3 for the patrol cars and then 1 here.
Well, I thought maybe 1 in the kitchen, because if it's in there and the girls are gone,
That's fine, here, there, same.
I would almost say in here, probably.
So that puts us at 4.
okay.
Is that,
Yeah, that's,
So that's what I was wanting to know. I didn't know if the guys wanted to go down the shop or not.
I think the consensus.
And there's also a stop the bleed kit that we have, the training on those, and we, have those in our patrol car. But they're nice to have because they've got stuff, they've got a tourniquet if you go to that extreme, but it has stuff in there, so, first aid stuff, in them, and they're with the case that, it's kind of like the AED, they hang on the wall in case you need them. They're like $150. The kit itself is like $90.
You've already got those in the cars?
Yeah, we took the training and we received ours free for
So are
taking the training.
you asking for more then, for like down here and?
One for down here. I don't know if Rick and Em would want one at the shop.
We've got 5 first aid kits. I don't know.
So,
The tourniquet's the big deal on that.
yeah, that's the big thing. If you're.
I mean, you think you could use a belt or something like that, this is much
I don't
more.
know
Yeah.
if you guys have,
It hurts.
and you have stuff on your rescue truck, don't you, Chris? Like
Yeah, we do.
kind of stuff. So, okay.
Jamie, I think the consensus of the council is
About 4 weeks.
we would go with a total of 4 AEDs and support you with that, and then one more of the
For down here.
That's
fine.
bleed kits. Okay.
So I'll do some checking and we'll get into it.
Anything else, Jimmy?
I think that's about it, so.
Do you guys have anything for Jamie? Dawn?
Nope.
Chrissy?
No.
Kev?
Nope.
Thank you, Jamie. Brittany, you have anything else for us?
The only thing I have is at the very back of your packet, there is an estimate to update our key fobs, not update, but to get more of the key fobs. We are down to maybe 14 fobs, and that's what they use to access to get in. And I was just asking approval to order more. They are pretty expensive. For 100 of them, which is how many comes in a pack, is $17.90. We do have to have them in order to access. My thought was to maybe raise the fee if someone loses them.
I think we were a while back where they all go.
They're gone. They
So-
get used. We have people come in a couple of times a day to get them, and we do double check to see if they've had one in the past. But we only charge them $25 to redo it. So it's not really that much. If they lose one, they're willing to come and pay the $25 to get another one. And then we're just out.
And we have repeat offenders on the deal, or?
We really don't.
Not really. We have a lot of people who come to town and want one, and then they'll use it once or twice, and then they're gone, you know? Because your first one's free.
Yeah.
So we're having a lot of them go out the door, and then,
Gotcha.
You gotta get,
The last time we bought some was 100, and it was back in February of 25.
5, yep, it hasn't even been, just now here.
I wouldn't remember this.
you gotta get 100.
Yeah, that's the smallest amount you can get.
I don't know if we have a choice.
Sorry.
Is there any way they could use it and then drop it back off on their way out of the building? Or would that be something we wouldn't? Could we get a drop box?
Well, they could, but each of those fobs is individual to the person, so we could see who came in at what time, and we have utilized that in the past to see who has left something here or done something that they shouldn't have. So that could be a lot of back and forth with us in the office, trying to unactivate them, then reactivate them, because it takes about 5 minutes each fob to set up.
Raising it from 25 to 30.
Well, that was my thought. If we could raise the penalty, you know, I was gonna say 40, just to say, hey, if you lose it, then you owe us 40, then we'll get the money back for the fob plus some.
I would say I'd go with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Okay, is that a motion? Somebody?
I'll make that motion that we move the loss fee to $40. Second.
Motion second on the table. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion approved on the key fobs.
And that's all I have for you.
Thank you. Nobody else? Go ahead.
I do have those things that you requested as well.
You can slide them down. Don, have you got anything for Rick?
No, I do not.
Tracy?
No.
Ty? No. Ev?
Nope.
Thank you, Brittany. Take this one here. Melissa, do you have anything for the council?
The only thing I have thought of, Brittany and I have signed up to go to a couple classes in March. The KRWA conference does affect the second council meeting of the month if we were to leave that night. I don't know if you guys want to think about that. Otherwise, I don't have anything else.
Well, if you're able and willing to go to training, I don't think we'd ever tell you no. And we can reschedule a meeting if we have to. So,
Brittany, I do have something for you. It's minor. Could you send out the meetings so we can, on Friday?
Yeah,
We used to get them on Fridays and that gave us time to look it over. Monday's a
Yeah.
little bit of a pinch when we're all busy and working.
no,
You know, if it's not a big deal, I'd like to get them on Friday versus Monday, but.
no problem at all.
Okay.
It would probably just be, it'll be later in the afternoon Friday, because we have
That's
until noon to accept people on the
Yeah, I
agenda,
didn't know
so.
how long they had and
Yeah,
everything.
just until noon on Friday, so I could probably get it to you by 3
That's fine.
on Friday.
That gives us the weekend to at least look over some of this stuff sometimes.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
Rick, did you have anything?
No.
Okay. I think we can talk backhoes now, if everybody is okay with that. And, Casey, you're on the agenda first. Can you run through your bid and tell us what you got?
Yeah, so I quoted a 416, four-wheel drive, extended hoe. And that includes, it's got ride control on it, yard and a half bucket on the front, general purpose bucket. We put a extended warranty on there of 84 months or 3,000 hours. That includes all the travel to and from. And then also a service agreement that was 84 months. And it's also 3,000 hours, and it's a work with me, so the 250s, the 500, 750s, we'd send all the parts out for, the filters, oil, and the guys have changed that, and in 1,000 hours, we come out and do the brake one.
So you got a bunch of ag guys in here, and we start talking about yellow paint, we kind of get lost. You saw what we had. Is this your equivalent?
Yeah.
Smaller, bigger, or pretty much?
It's pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's gonna dig about 17, a little over 17 feet deep, 24-inch bucket on the back of it. I can't remember, was it an overdrive? I don't remember if it was over.
Front wheel assist.
Yeah, so,
Does that come with an attachment to like, put a jackhammer on?
yes, it's got the hydraulics on the back of it. So you could pin a jackhammer to the back of it.
And this is front wheel assist, MFWD.
Okay, can you put a actual hydraulic thumb attachment on that with the bin extended hoe?
Yes. And it does have a thumb on
Okay,
Hydraulic thumb?
it. It's, yes, hydraulic thumb's included in the price.
because the gentleman that's not here told us that they don't offer that on that. They offer a thumb, but it's a stationary, you gotta bring the bucket to the thumb.
Yeah.
Just like we're doing now with the bucket to the actual arm, you get a big piece of concrete, you pull the bucket to the arm and pinch it in there.
Yeah.
It's just a thumb that sits there. They don't offer an actual thumb.
So that was on the old one, correct? So it used to be, well, that was on the old machines. So it used to be that extender hoe was on the inside tube of the hoe. So there was no way to weld the bracket for the cylinder. Well, now that tube stick goes inside of the extender hoe. So everything moves with it.
Well, it's the opposite on the other one we're looking at.
The stick is on the outside.
He said they do not offer an operating thumb on that extended hoe backhoe.
What brand?
New Holland,
Yeah, that may be, I don't remember.
I've never seen it.
because we want one, and they don't offer it. They offer a stationary thumb that doesn't move, that you can pinch your bucket to. That's all they offer.
That's
Yeah.
the way our old one used to be.
No, here.
No.
Them guys should be here soon, Rick. They run behinds. We'll verify all that.
Okay,
And that's the other thing about our hose. So we got what we call hockey pucks in there to adjust it as it wears out. A lot of the other manufacturers, you've got to tear the hoe apart and weld strips in there to tighten everything back up. And we have wedges and pucks on the side and each use to tighten everything up. Hose splitters. Pretty simple deal.
So this 416, that's a genuine Cat machine built by Cat, not outsourced?
No.
American made? Just curious.
Yeah, I believe they are. I can't remember where they're at. I believe they're made in South Carolina, but Chris, don't hold me to that.
That's
We get
fine.
Stuff all over the world.
Horsepower wise, DEF.
It's 94 horsepower, it's gonna have depth, yes.
94 will have DEF, particulate filter.
Yep,
Okay.
all that good stuff.
Okay.
Thing is, we have equipment like the motor graders. We build them down in Arkansas. We also have a plant in Brazil. Arkansas cannot produce enough of them.
Yeah.
The reason they're built overseas.
The reason I ask is what we have today, we just continue to run into logistical problems getting
Yes.
repairs. And we just don't want to get, it's not like we have a fleet of backhoes here. We don't have 7 backhoes and we can just park one on the weeds and go grab another one. We have a backhoe. And uptime, regardless of what color, is more important to us than price. And that's why I asked.
Bucket
And-
width is
As far as uptime, we actually have a tech. that
What do you
lives in
need
Smith
bucket
Center.
width?
24.
And one
You
is
don't
Logan
need anything
and a
bigger.
Concordia
Yeah.
That'll do everything you need.
and a Dropbox. I mean, we do the parts here every day.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So,
Anything else, Casey?
I believe that's it for right now. I
Okay.
can think of.
Don, Tracy,
Kinda
you
highlight.
got anything?
No.
Okay.
Answered my question.
And like you were asking earlier, it's a cash price, whether we're
Okay, thank you. Sorry to spring that on
That was
you.
fine.
I think we have an outlet for that other one, and might be beneficial to both of us, so you don't have to take a trade-in and we can maybe leave some meat on the bone.
Good.
Mr. Pennington, can you tell us about your machine?
I quoted you the 310P tier backhoe. It's gonna be right at 10 to 12 horse bigger than your current machine. It'll be a 102 horse, machine. I did the rear camera on it, and, it'll have JD Link, that there's no extra cost, so you can know when the services are coming, or if it throws a code, we're notified right away, so Gabe could get here. Did the power shift transmission with the front wheel assist and limited slip differential. It does have dual batteries with disconnect and jump posts. Extendable dipper stick. I don't have the thumb on here, but I can put one on. But it does have the hydraulics for the thumb and a jackhammer. It also has the hydraulics, the auxiliary hydraulics to run the water pump, like the JCB setup in the center, so you guys can pump out the hole. Because I know the JCB is set up that way. So it does have the auxiliary handheld, what they call it, the handheld hydraulics is what they call it. So you can run your water pump. 86-inch general purpose bucket. It will have the quick coupler for your rear bucket, for your 24-inch rear bucket. So you can pop it off, put a hammer on, or a plate compactor, whatever you need. I did the enhanced 60 months or 2,000 hours, includes travel. That would be, we include all the filters, all the oils, and Gabe performs every service on that machine. And then I did the premium mirrors on it, so you have the exterior mirrors and the rear view mirror. Engine cooler heater, so you can plug it in if need be. The 4-corner beacon lights, so there'd be just a small hockey puck looking beacon on each corner of the cab. So if you ever get under a tree or something, you don't knock the beacon off. And then I also did a 60-month or 2,000 hour comprehensive warranty on it. That'll cover from the front of the machine to the back of the machine. That's gonna cover everything, including travel time, less your $200 warranty deductible. And, but that includes travel time, but it excludes wear items.
Sure.
So, I mean, if you have an air conditioner go out, whatever, we'll take care of it.
Is this machine MFWD?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, with the limited slip differential.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I also put AccuSwing on this. And if you guys don't want it, I can take it off, save you a little, but I put AccuSwing. So when because mainly you got guys around you when you're digging water lines, that way you come right back to where it belongs. So there's no coming on past or wherever, you come direct back to the hole. But I did add under custom code AccuSwing, and then under dealer attachments is a handheld hydraulics for your water pump.
Rick, as far as you know, did we miss anything there? Does it have all the stuff that you were looking for?
Yeah, I never thought about the hydraulics, but we do use that a lot.
Casey, did your machine have that?
Yeah, it doesn't, that's Philip said that's an attachment.
Okay.
That's probably an aftermarket deal for you guys too, then.
No, it's factory.
Oh, it is?
Oh, and this machine will come out of the Duke, Iowa. Plus some of the components on it, on the differential and axles are built in Coffeyville, Kansas at the John Deere factory in Coffeyville.
Funk.
So,
Okay. Yours should be deaf as well.
Yeah, because it's over the 74
75
horse.
horse,
It's got 102 horse.
You need to redo your quote to put that thumb in there.
No. I mean, I can show it on my purchase agreement, but the thumb's not that bad.
All right, that's quote
I
2.
won't be able to eat for a week. I'll be at Ty's house.
That's fine.
Well, I'll be over at Dawn's or Tracy's, so we'll hit Everett one night. We'll be all right for 3 nights.
I wish Mr. Wick would have done a little better at math with me. 'Cause these figures might be off.
You're working with.
We'll consider it a sword.
Dawn, have you got anything?
No, no.
I don't know. Tracy?
No.
Aye.
No.
Troy or Todd, you can have the floor. Tell us about your machine.
It's a BD or B75B. It is rumble assist. It is the extended boom. So it's 12.5, 18 tires. 18-inch bucket on the back currently. The guys are talking to me about a 30-inch. So I said there's gonna be a 30-inch with it.
Okay.
Also the cutting edge on the loader bucket, front fenders. Like I said, the interior is just cloth, and it's got the reversible pads on the downriggers. Comes with a 1-year warranty. We can get extended warranty if the person wants it.
Okay. The, is this as close of a machine as you feel that you can get to our current machine?
I think we're pretty close to the first power rate.
Okay.
If I remember right.
Okay. I was just looking at like the CAT, and this is internet information, so I don't know how valid, but you know, like the CAT's 24,000. What I'm finding, and like this is 17.5 on the New Holland. I just want to make sure we're bidding apples to apples on machines, and maybe we are, maybe we're not, I don't know. And that yours does have the, I don't know, the terminology, extended hoe or,
Yes.
And I never looked, does it have the hydraulic hookups on the back of the machine? We use an external pump on our water pumps. Our water leaks, it's a hydraulic pump. When we got the back of it set and make the hole, you know, we just hook it up to that. I didn't look when we were down in Jackson, thought about it.
I don't know.
74.
Yes. It is non-deaf though, this one. So.
And that is not on for a mechanical, a hydraulic thumb, right?
Correct. Because of the extended boom, it's, mechanical.
Okay. And if my information's right, you're under that threshold of deaf, so you're no deaf,
No doubt.
74 horse.
Right.
Okay. And the other two machines are around 100. So again, I was,
Which that would put us down to our next smaller machine.
right,
I think we'll fill it to it too.
Yeah, that would drop me on machine size.
yeah. You two know what we have as far as the current machine. I don't think Troy ever saw our.
Yeah, you kind of looked
You
at
did.
it.
You're all again, we we're used to the ag side, not the construction. I'm gonna ask one more time. You think all three of you guys feel like this is a comparable machine as far as close as you can get from your OEM to replace what we have?
Yeah, because if I go down a size, I'm gonna be way under, so I mean, like I say, I'm about 12 horsepower over your current machine.
Right.
But if I drop, I'm gonna be way under your current machine.
And I think the biggest thing to remember about when you drop down to that smaller machine, I know these guys use that front bucket quite a bit. That's where you're losing your power, honestly.
Yeah.
Roading it, which is fairly flat here, not as big a deal, but if you have some hills to climb, it's gonna, you're gonna notice it.
We use, of course, a little bit different area. We got a lot of oil field traffic. So they get used a lot in the oil field, and those guys just are tough on them.
Yeah.
They really are, and it's uphill, downhill, and they test them, and we get along really well with these units. We do sell some bigger ones occasionally, but for most of them, it's the way to haul them around on their trailer, and they don't really do a whole lot more for what they're doing. And what do you have now, Troy? What do they have?
JCB.
What size is it?
J3, I don't know. 3X.
What do we look at spec wise?
Where's those? Otherwise, we're gonna,
3CX.
3CX14-4-T.
So, does your extended hose go 22 foot?
Well, it said, that's how far it'll actually go, but digging with is like 18.9.
Okay, because in the paper that I read, it said 22 foot, and when I was looking at it, I thought, man, that doesn't look that much bigger than ours, because ours is like 16. If you're standing on your nose, you can probably get 16 right straight down, you know?
that's a reach for it, I think.
Yeah,
What you were looking at, but that's away from you.
right, that's not digging deep,
Yeah.
that's as long as it'll stick out. You can't dig 16 foot deep, I understand that, but that paper that I read said 22 foot, and I was like, man, let's get down there.
Cause our reach is around 20 something to 21, almost 22.
Yeah.
So where we use that external pump when we have leaks. Cat's the only machine that I see that's got closed center hydraulics. Can your machine run a pump externally?
Yeah, that's why I put the handheld pump on,
With-
or the handheld.
Even with open
hydraulic.
center hydraulics, you can.
Yeah.
He's the one that has it on factory.
I have it on back.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can do that without plumbing a bunch of crap in to make open center hydraulics work. You don't have to have a motor return dumping into the tank or something.
Oh, no.
And I would assume that New Holland's the same.
No, because these are actually the center hydraulics. I set it up identical to your JCB.
Well, the JCB's adjustable.
Yeah,
Remember when we bought those, when Kim and got that, we bought a portable pump, but we had to have it at the right pressures for the pumps that we had. And we had to have that JCB, they had to come out and adjust that for us because it wasn't high enough or it was too high or whatever, I don't
Yeah.
remember. But
Which I know we can add that to ours too, I don't know the cost.
Yeah.
Cause I have put it on other machines before.
Troy and Todd, one discussion we had just before you got here is, we're not necessarily buying on price. We've got a JCB now and we don't want to do that again. And nothing against the machine, it's just when something happens to it, we're down for an extended amount of time. And again, we don't have a fleet of 7 backhoes that we can just take our pick from and park one of the weeds until it gets fixed. I mean, it's our main machine. And so we're not necessarily going on price, we're looking at value and uptime. So I would assume, I think your machine is built overseas, whatever, that's beside the point, but what could we expect if we have a failure? I mean, do you have loaner machines? Do you have rental machines? Do you have a mobile tech that's readily available? And I'm just asking because this is what we run into, and we were afraid to ask the first time. These are the tough questions that nobody wants to ask, but unfortunately, when you make this big paycheck that we make on city council, we have to. You know, so we know just from what we already own of these other brands, what to expect, and it's good. I mean, they provide a good value and a good service, and they're always a phone call away to take good care of us. And are you in that same boat?
Yeah, our main tech, it's, and we've got two guys that do basically CE stuff, and he lives in Stockton. So he usually goes from there if he had something to break down. We'd probably be there the next day. What we'll do is for the first year, free hauling, free loaner, and we generally have one, unless we just was, in between, we would always have one we could bring over. We keep one there. Quite frankly, we have one in our own system that we just keep all the time in case this does happen. Doesn't happen very often, but probably, I would say, we'd like to say 24 hours, but that isn't always feasible. But 48 hours, we could have the element over if we were down. Parts come out of, in Missouri, just over the line, so usually we get overnight service on any of those things. And gosh, I don't know, we just have had such good luck with them. It's not been a huge issue, but we would be able to provide you with the overnight service if that's what you need. And generally speaking, there are extenuating circumstances, but we do keep one in our system all the time. For a loaner, after the first year, we would have a rental rate that we would bring it out.
Yeah.
And Troy didn't figure extended service, but we'll do that. We'll get you a plan, so you know what that would be. A 5-year plan if that's what you're looking for.
Tracy, out of all of us, you probably are most accustomed to these things. Do you have any insight?
No, I think all three of them are good machines, and just, I have a John Deere, but that's beside the point. I've had good luck with mine. I know the service is good around here with that. I like the looks of both of the other machines, but I mean, it's, I've never ran a New Holland or a Cat, so I've always had John Deere, but that's.
Yeah, Tracy, you guys have, or Ty, you have anything?
Oh, a lot. On construction side, I don't bleed green, or yellow, like I do green in the ag. But I like the cap price is a little better advantage, and it's got quite a bit longer warranty. That's what sticks out to me. I assume it's an asset the city's gonna wanna keep for some time.
And I mean, as far as that goes, I can always take out I put a lot of extra on this, the limited slip differential and, some of the, which I'm not gonna take the handheld hydraulics off, of course, because you have to have them, but.
Yeah.
I just I guess the warranty, I didn't even ask what you really wanted, because I just going off the hours of your current machine and how many years old it is, and I don't want to wrap a bunch of money up in warranty and
Yeah, we can take
you
those.
age it out before you hour it
I
out.
mean, that's itemized out, so we kind of know what you're at there. And
Yeah,
We know what,
so I just didn't want to age you out before I hour you out.
Makes sense.
And we have a locking differential on ours.
But as far as, like the mirrors and the cameras and,
right,
the AccuSwing, I could take all that out of this.
Yeah. What I'm looking at,
I would hate to for a safety
right.
issue deal.
No matter what we do here, we're gonna make one guy happy and two others not. So respectfully, we're, thank you for coming, first of all. And it does mean a lot to us because we, not only do we need to buy a backhoe, but we need you guys to tell us, this is getting way out of our comfort zone. It'd be different if we bought this stuff all the time, but it's a big capital purchase for a small town like us. What I see, my opinion, and again, respectfully, is the cat weight is heavier and closer to where I feel we need to be. Of course, deer and cat both have depth, but that's just the world we live in today. There's nothing we can do about that. And I do like the fact that you're under that point, but I don't know if we'll have the horsepower that we're looking for. Another thing is the breakout force on the bucket on the cat was a little more, and from what I'm seeing on my end, and fuel tank capacity is bigger, whatever. I'm sure they all excel in one area more than others, and they're all great machines. I like the looks of the cat. We're taking all the emotion out of it. That's just my opinion. That's just where I sit.
We don't have anything that runs that additive. How expensive is it?
It's about $13 for 2.5 gallon.
And how often every tank full?
I have to answer that better than I can.
I got a 6175 loader tractor that I feed cattle with, and I maybe once in the winter time fill it, maybe twice.
It doesn't go, you don't put a jug in with every tank
No.
full fuel or?
Better not. Better not.
Well, I don't know anything about it, so.
So to help you, Rick, with the cat, they figured 2 tanks of fuel to every tank of death as an average. Generally, it's not even that much.
I just didn't know what the
Yeah, I
cost
was
of
gonna
that
say, not
was.
even that much. It's cheap. You won't even know it's there.
Until you're out.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
They might not remember it's there.
Oh, you'll know.
You'll
Yeah,
know.
you'll
It'll beat
know.
and buzz at you.
Gentlemen, I spoke my piece. It's whatever you guys think as well. We drug these guys all the way in here. We better give them an answer.
So, I mean, regardless, whatever machine you go with, you got to put the handheld hydraulics on for the pump.
I think we'll have to.
Okay, I mean, I was just curious, I mean,
Again, we're not necessarily looking to buy on price. We're looking what's best for the city. And
yeah, and that's why I was asking that.
we bought on price once.
I hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's talk about that. Equipment reserve, we're in good shape. I mean, we could talk about a lease purchase as well, but I don't know if there's a need.
And are we doing cash price on all three of these guys? Just
My
ripping our machine and getting rid of it ourselves?
That's what I recommend.
Yeah, we'd be better off.
Both sides.
And better for them too. I think.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I don't think anybody's biting at the front to buy a UCV.
What we got here?
That's
That's
the,
our-
That's where we're at.
that's where we've been socking money away for capital purchases like this.
You say we're not trading?
I think we'll sell it privately.
We thought we'd
We're gonna,
retirement gift to you, Rick. You could take it with you.
Take the golf course.
I just know the market is flooded with JCBs.
It is.
That's my only question.
it's a new greens mower. We're gonna get a mowing deck for it.
I think we've got
Greens
some
mower.
interested parties, but to do it the right way with taxpayer money would be to auction it.
Okay.
We're already upside down. in that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
already backwards.
Way upside down.
Anyway, so-
Oh, if you were talking about the weight, Chris, I did put additional counterweights on. So, just so you know.
Well, that's a base weight.
Yeah, that's a base weight, yeah. So I did
The
that.
counter, we always had counterweights in the front of
All
it.
right, that's done. Unless you have any other
So, yeah,
concerns.
he's sitting at the base weight without the
When
counterweight.
And it's a bigger bit. I think it was New Holland, I don't know.
Well, maybe he sold the new Holland to Tracy.
Yeah, we did. Just got this one.
Okay.
Good time to trade it.
Bought it for Philip.
Oh, no.
Just to show, because it shows horsepower on paper doesn't mean anything either. If we're leveling up against, all stuff up against Deere or 740 and 90, and it's a little different. Got customer feedback, so.
All right. Again, thank you all for coming in. Again, respectfully, I know they're all good machines. They all have their place. And I believe it's the consensus of the council that we're going to go with the cat machine. And I'll make that motion to go with the cat bid for the new backhoe.
Second.
I have a second on the table. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion approved. Now, that bid doesn't include what we were talking about regarding the hydraulics on the back. I think
Well, it's
that-
got it on the back, it doesn't have it in the middle.
or yeah, that is something that does
But I'll,
work with us on,
we'll work.
and that should take care of it. Any other things we need to decipher tonight from us?
I don't have anything.
What's the new home?
And that does have the 84 month,
The price.
Yeah.
3,000 hours, and you come to us.
Yes.
That'd be something that'd be nice, but you hope you never had to worry about it.
What was the number on it?
He's got it over there.
What's that?
He was looking for the model number of the New Holland, and it's on that book right there.
$75.
Needs to be 75 diesel.
No.
Philip, Casey, Todd, and Troy, you're all welcome to stay, but we got some other stuff we're gonna hash out, but go, Jim.
Got an hour, they close at 8.
I know. I already left my order.
Oh.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Casey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Todd,
you, gentlemen.
Thank
Troy,
you, guys,
thank you.
appreciate the opportunity.
We will try again.
Next year.
Next year.
Hopefully not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You betcha. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
We're doing all right.
I'm living very
Just kidding.
So is there a difference between having hydraulic hookups on the back and on the side?
What's that?
Well, Casey said that that comes with them on the back, just not on the side. I don't think he's getting. I took it that they didn't have them, period, external.
No,
They're on
is
the
he gonna
back.
put one on the side?
He was
No.
gonna.
Why would we need to?
Oh, quoted.
Just run a hose and do what you do.
We got 50 foot of hose we run
Oh.
from those pumps anyway. I was under the influence that it didn't have any external that we're gonna have to put it on, but if they're on the back, that's fine.
Okay. Can you call him tomorrow and,
He's gonna get hold of me.
okay.
I was gonna ask, does that have a clam bucket? I forgot to ask that question.
We're gonna have one put on it, I don't know. It's not a
No,
clam, no, it doesn't,
Tobacco.
no.
You don't?
The front bucket on it is not a clam bucket.
No, I'm talking about the back one.
You're talking about a thumb.
Got a thumb on it.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, there's a difference between a thumb and a clam bucket.
yeah,
The
okay.
clam's the front
The
bucket.
front bucket where it's got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
thing that comes down,
Deer.
not just a thing,
Yeah,
just a front.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a thumb on the back, right?
It's a little low. It's a low rider.
Well, that's all right. I like
No.
that.
Well,
Same here. I've got a.
Keep catching the hood.
I'll get with him
Catch the
tomorrow
hood
and
for it.
we're gonna put a thumb on it and I don't think we have to do anything with the hydraulic, so I'll make sure that that's.
I know.
what it says.
They
have power back.
they're cheap. I mean, they're cheaper, but
Like a normal tractor.
Right, right.
I don't know why we couldn't run the hose for that pump out of the back.
Brittany, do you think we need to check with the
I draw them in the mirror.
CPA verified they want us to do some amount of money out of that account.
From what I did talk to Mason Miller about this previously when we were working on this, and from what I understand, that is available, that we can
I mean,
use
that's
that.
what, I know that's why we use it.
Yes, and that is cash that is available.
That's gonna take a quick chunk of it, where it doesn't-
We have more, we have it set up for every other budget year where we'll add more money to that. So I think for this next year, we plan on adding another 100,000 to it.
Okay. All right, that sums up the backhoe debacle, I think.
Sales on sale until tomorrow.
Governing body reports. I just had one thing.
I know, but
Shipping containers. So, Ty, you might not be aware, this was before your time, but the city has an ordinance against shipping containers within city limits.
Okay.
Just from a keeping the town clean logic. And back in January of 2020, an individual that owns the trailer park north of Smith Center came in and told us about a project he had in mind where he was gonna bring some shipping containers in and cut some holes in them and join them together and make many houses out of them, which was quite impressive, really. And he kind of sold us on the idea. And now I know what that ordinance is in place because nothing's happened since January of 2020. There's a couple shipping containers sitting up there. But nothing's happened as far as I know. So I don't know if, Rick, if you want to talk to him and see if he's got intentions of fixing that up or doing away with it.
yeah, I know he hadn't done anything with them. Well, he bought the Santa Motel.
I think that's kept him pretty busy.
Yeah.
If I can keep my voice here. If he still has a plan to do something with them, I think at least the city should know what his timeline is because
Okay,
it's been long enough now that we're gonna have other people asking, why can he do it? Why can I not do it if he can?
Yeah, that's 6 years.
Yeah,
We already have.
Yes.
In town.
and it is north of town. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind, but still.
Already have what?
We have people wanting to bring them to town.
For storage on their property or whatever.
The sheriff's office was asking and the VFW has inquired about it also.
Yeah, so if he can do it, why can't I?
Yeah, we better.
Right?
well, and we have my neighbor, runs for the VFW, brought one in, put one of those carports over it so you can see it, which I didn't have a problem with. We made some exceptions that if you made it, you could have one if you painted it, made it look not like a shipping container. You know, we okayed some of that, which it was out of sight, out of mind. It's not anymore because it's all blown off and there's a shipping container sitting there above our fence, so things like that happen. And
I think the only thing that they allowed them for too was temporary storage, so like.
Yeah,
for
I had one on
remodeling
my
your-
wall temporarily
If
too.
you're working
yeah,
on your
we've allowed it for
business.
that, but there's a couple in town that we told them that if they made it look like it's not a shipping container, you side it, you paint it, you put an awning on it, whatever. Just so it doesn't look like a shipping container.
Right.
You're good to go, but that's where we stand right now.
Okay, thank you, Rick. That's all I had. Tracy, you got anything?
No, I do not.
Don,
Not a thing.
any update on the pool house?
Nope, haven't heard a thing.
I haven't been there.
Yep.
We talked to Jordan, so.
Anything else for the city of Smith Center for the meeting on August or February 9th? If not, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Thank you.
Yeah.
You gonna buy yourself a new wallet, Tracy? You gonna get yourself a new wallet, are you?
Todd, why are there any truck waiting on you?
Phillips, what was my job?
He did.